My friend.
Uh-oh.
We were having technical difficulties getting on, and I don't know what had happened, but we're here.
Can you see me?
Uh-oh. I can see you.
Because I can't see you. It's weird.
I can see you.
I don't know.
Dang. StreamYard's having a day right now.
Yes, it is.
Good thing I'm not.
Wow.
I'm here. If anyone needs me, I'm the one that says I have plantar fasciitis on the screen. Producer Shelly's below me. I don't know if you can see her. I can see her clearly. Tati's room seems empty. She's in the restroom. She was doing the potty dance when we started the stream. So, I mean, it's as good as it's going to get. Okay, two conversations. So I just want to throw it out there for the conversations today. Let's say hi to some of our friends. What's up, Brooklyn?
There we go.
How you feeling, Brooke? Monica. And a good morning, Monica. It's the weekend. We made it. Yes. Good morning, my buddy, Marco. You are my Renaissance man. You are, when I think of the most interesting man in the world, the Pacifico commercials, it's literally Marco. Stand by. The shades on Star 94.1, Jesse and Tati in the morning. I can't wait to break down this headline that I saw this week that applies to us here in San Diego, and what would happen if we were no longer allowed to have drive-thrus at fast food restaurants, and how would we feel about that? We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. We can talk about it early if you want to jump on our web stream right now and say hi. Go to jesseandtati.com. All the stuff we talk on the air, we also bring online there too. Become a streammate. It'll be fun. There's Tati.
And all the streammates are on there today. Jared and Thor and Marco.
Oh, we got everybody. The whole crew. Jared Best, one of my favorites. Thor, also one of my favorites. Marco, look at you guys.
Happy Little Friday.
Yeah. Okay, jesseandtati.com. Jump on our live stream right now. We'll connect, and then coming up here in a few minutes, I'll tell you what's going on here in San Diego as it applies to drive-thrus. It's pretty crazy.
All right, so I think I need to get out and restart because I don't have any audio coming from you guys.
You can't hear me at all?
Mm-mm. I'm using the speaker in my studio right now to hear you.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So,
okay, because we have 30 people in there already.
Nobody's going to miss me. They're here for you guys.
No, we want to talk about your 20-year reunion and how...
Back.
You what?
I'll be back. Don't worry. I think I need to
you're going to shut down and come back. Okay, roger that. I wasn't paying attention to I wasn't listening to every word coming out of Shelly's mouth. She was just asking if she could come out and come back in, and I was only hearing what I wanted to hear. Anyways. Thor, Jared, Thor, and Marco. We have to come up with a name for you three. And Edward. Yeah, those are the OGs. Thor, what? Thor, why did you not come to my event? I was in Escondido, hanging off of North Broadway at the Food for Less. And the whole time I'm there, I'm like, Thor's going to roll up. Thor's not going to leave me hanging. Thor's not going to not come. And you did not show up. Now, if it's because it was 95 degrees outside, I get it. I feel it. I back out on a lot because it's too hot. But let's go, bro. I'm in Esco. The bat light was up in the air. Oh, that's right. Shelly says he was on vacation. All right, you get a pass. What's up, Chris Jones?
All right, you get a pass.
Yeah, he gets a pass. What do you have in front? What is that thing right there?
It's my Nespresso machine.
Wait, you keep it right there?
What if they tell me to get rid of this too? Like, this is unsightly.
No way. That's right, Jared. 95 is a cool down lately. So, did everyone go to their 20th reunions? I would love for our streammates to give us any tips and tricks or stories from their reunion, because tonight, producer Shelly is going to her 20-year high school reunion at Coronado High School. I heard they were going to do a Mexican buffet, but they decided against it. It'll be Italian.
You're so full of shit. You better stop. Stop it, Jesse. They were never going to do a Mexican buffet. You better stop.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. They weren't. We're not there yet, Jordan. We're not there yet. Is it too soon? Is that it?
You're the worst.
I'm the worst.
Isn't he?
Thank you, Thor. I missed you, man. I'm just reiterating. MTJ. Ooh, hold on a second. Is there a JMO and an MJT? Oh,
Okay.
I don't hate that plan. And hell and no. Anyone I want to know after 20 years, I still know. 10 years was horrible. Oh man. And if you're someone that is from my circle that was from high school or whatever, and you went to the 10-year, don't take offense to what I'm about to say. But once
You better stop.
Hey. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I was gonna go to my 10-year until I found out how big of a room they rented at the hotel. And I realized we had a room for like 500 people. We had a really big senior class, probably like 700 or 800 kids graduated my senior class at Orange Glen. And so someone started working the reunion for the 10-year, and they got a big ass room at a hotel or something like that. And I remember when I found out the capacity of that room, I was out. I was like, nope, this is going to be like 25 of us in a room that holds 500 people, and it is going to be awkward sauce.
Yeah.
And when I saw the photos that came back from the 10-year, I was like, I hate that I was so right about that. It was like 80 people went.
Well, so here's the thing is like, I went to my 10-year and it was at the VFW in Coronado, and I lived in Portland at the time. So I kind of rolled in like, and not only that, but like I hadn't like talked to my best friend Lauren. She and I hadn't talked in a while. So that was kind of like the night that she and I like
reconnected, basically.
Reunited. Yeah. But this year it does feel a little bit different. And I think like Dawn said that she was surprised at some of the people that she had forgotten about. And on the Facebook page that we have, there are people that are posting like, oh shit, I forgot about that person. I had geography with that person. And oh yeah, remember I had a funny joke with that person. So we'll see how it goes, but there are definitely some people that are very amped on it.
Oh,
and
really?
It makes me giggle because it's just like Lauren and I, where you basically see each other every weekend anyways. So that's kind
you almost should not hang out with her at the reunion because you guys already hang out all the time. You should split up and go.
She told me her husband already woke up this morning mad at her for what she and I got into tonight.
Wait, Tati, I know we've talked about this before. Did you go to your 20-year?
I didn't go to any of my reunions.
Okay. Got it.
And not because I didn't like, not because I didn't want to. For me, it was a flight.
Oh yeah.
It was a flight, and I was a teen mom already, so it was a lot of flights. So yeah, it was gonna be like, actually, this is where people were annoyed with me because the year of the 10-year was the same year I went back home.
Oh, stand by.
Hold on. It's taking too long to tell. There we go.
All right, Surf Mesa, Emily on Star 94.1, Jesse and Tati in the morning. And this isn't a trick question. I was reading an opinion article that was written in the UT.
Okay.
And I thought, wow, how far are we willing to go?
And
for others.
And this pertains to you saying something about a drive-through disappearing or like being outlawed. What does it even mean to be outlawed?
Let me read this to you. It says if Supervisor Fletcher, and this is out of the UT, if Supervisor Fletcher and Mayor Todd Gloria really want to shrink San Diego's carbon footprint, they should close all drive-through windows operating in all fast food restaurants.
Yikes.
People in cars in long lines are the biggest waste of gasoline, and everyone knows this. So while these cars are sitting in long lines and in that traffic, they are creating quite a carbon footprint. So if you canceled the drive-through idea, you get everyone out of their cars because it forces everyone to exercise their legs and walk into the restaurant.
Yeah, that's reaching.
Place your order, return to the vehicles. And so think about this, you'll also be saving on gasoline.
Yep. This sounds like somebody who is pissed off at the In-N-Out drive-through line in Mission Valley.
Yeah,
who just wants to get a double and some animal-style fries, and they want to get everybody
fired up.
Yes.
Well, it's not just that. It's somebody who doesn't want to adhere to the climate change conversation and how, your carbon footprint. So what they're going to do is take all the little examples of when your car is running for a long time. really, traffic does that too. How are we going to get rid of traffic then?
Yeah, well, right. Isn't that the goal though? Because we're not going to have gas guzzling cars within a few years here and all that.
So our two of our streammates make very good points. One,
by the way, JesseandTati.com if you want to join our stream. That's live on video. You can see everything happening.
Thor makes the point that some of the newer cars have auto shutoffs, so no need to cancel the drive-through.
That's
Yeah,
right.
a Chevy Blazer has that. It freaks me out sometimes.
Brooklyn's point is, sounds like someone who doesn't have kids.
Oh my
Right?
God,
Thank
that
you.
was so right.
Yeah.
Because you can't be going in and out with all those kids with you going in to order the
Just
food.
think about just the clicker, like the baby clicker thing that when your baby's like a newborn and you're carrying the little
Right.
thing everywhere that you click into the car
Dude,
seat.
my arm muscles never looked so good. Man,
Man,
I looked so good back then.
All right, so I don't know who had this opinion. Maybe actually this is on the UT, and it is this was
UT letters.
UT letters. They must take opinions from some of their readers. And stuff.
I'm big on trying to help our environment. Just an FYI.
Absolutely. I think that's also the person that gets stuck behind the one person who gets the 4 venti caramel frappuccinos
That's
as
me.
well.
Every morning on
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Did you write this?
No, I did not write this, but I will say I will not. That woman in her white SUV that pulls up to that drive-through Starbucks. I know she's ordering for the whole office, so I will not get behind her.
Stigma around a white SUV these days.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Stop
Anyway,
it, I have
What a
one.
sweet coworker she is. Isn't
I
she?
know she is thoughtful, but don't ruin my day because
Well,
of
this
it.
high road over here. I love the environment. She's a good coworker.
Dude, she saved 10 cars in that drive-through by just doing her
You're
one trip.
okay. You're right. You know what? She is a saint. Join our live stream though. Let's take this conversation to JesseandTati.com. We're on our live stream. We're looking for your contributions, and we're having a great combo there. So jump on, and we'll get you another chance at $1,000 coming up here at 10 o'clock on Star. Get ready for some easy money. Oh yeah. All right. So let me put some of your comments up, guys. You guys did great. Thank you. All right. So Thor. Yep. I hear that. Okay. Whoa. Yup. Tati sounds quiet. Thank you, Thor. We've been trying to get her mic going. I'm telling you.
Turn your volume down on your speaker, please.
Yep. I'd rather be pissed about my order not being right while sitting in my car.
That's a good one. Plus, drive-thrus is what got us through this pandemic. I mean, really.
I really think it's just somebody who is annoyed when they are in the drive-thru more than anything, and they're not worried about the environment. They're just trying to throw California under the bus. They're annoyed with the representation that's in right now in office right now. So they're gonna go on anything and say anything that's like trolling.
Yeah, because that's got to be a troll. Come on. Even though California is turning into kind of a pain in the butt, we are as a state. I mean, what I say about that with all the new things that whatever we are as a state and all the new rules that we want to have and the electric cars and blah, blah, blah. The only thing I think about is that it may be annoying, but how long before all the other states are doing the same thing? Are we just basically going to be the first in a bunch of things we won't be able to avoid anyways? And so there's no reason to be annoyed.
Yeah, we're leading the progressive charge is what it looks like.
Yeah, which I don't think there's going to be any way to fight that. So who cares? Sorry, Diana. Marco doesn't want to force them. You know what? I'd like to let Marco answer that.
Yeah, I feel like Marco might be one of those that might be in on a foursome.
Marco, do you like a foursome or are you more of a threesome guy? I feel like it's a good question.
In golf, isn't it better to have 4?
Yes.
I would be terrible in a threesome. I would be so concerned about making sure everyone was having a great time. That would be annoying going back and forth. Are you having a great time? Are you good?
Here? I'm so confused. What the fuck? Where who brought this? What the fuck?
Well,
because they were
Marco likes a threesome, but what happened is we're trying to connect some of our favorite streammates in their own little group, and we had a good one with Jared, Marco, and Thor. But then Diana wanted to get in on it, and so Thor was like, "Ooh, I don't know if Marco really likes a threesome," and so or a foursome, excuse me. And so now that's where
I should have known it was Thor. Okay, got it. All you had to say was Thor started it. And I
Well,
would be
any
like,
sort of
"Oh."
anything that comes down to like the humor of a 13-year-old boy, you know where it's coming from.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about me, not Thor. Woo, okay.
Oh, yeah. Not this. I'm not talking about you this time, Jess.
Not this time, or me this time, because we're all guilty.
We are. Jared Best only likes a
twosome. How we
twosome.
got there from where we were. That's all I needed to know. Who took the exit ramp going towards threesome and foursome talk? That's all I wanted. I should have just assumed it was Thor. My bad.
Yeah. Oh well. All right. So drive-throughs off the table. Producer Shelly, 20-year reunion.
Yeah.
I didn't go to any.
I went shopping yesterday. I might wear heels. I did a little test run in heels last night. See how it was gonna go.
Shelly looked great.
Diana, you're like on the board, but you're also a member. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a day one for sure. You have your own lane, actually. Would you guys stop world hunger or send Thor on a spaceship to the moon?
World hunger.
Things that make you go,
Thor probably already has a ticket to go on a spaceship the next flight out of town or whatever. I would not be surprised. So I'd say world hunger.
I say world hunger. Shelly looked so good. By the way, everyone on the stream, you guys should try and check out ballerdreamfoundation.org because we went to this thing last night, and that was Shelly's prequel to her high school reunion, and she was with me. So I will say that if it's anything like the little bit that we were doing last night, and then Shelly's like all the way, it's gonna be a fun night tonight.
It's gonna be a blast, and hopefully we get invited.
If there is, are you hoping there's maybe one guy that comes up to you tonight and confesses a crush that he had on you?
No.
There's not one. Okay.
No.
Is there somebody who you have bad history with that you're nervous about a run-in, a potential run-in?
I already know that person isn't going to be there.
Oh, you've already figured it out. So I had the same girlfriend in high school. I had a girlfriend in high school for like 2 or 3 years, and she eventually ended up marrying a guy I used to hang out with. Was pretty close in high school, but he was the guy that I literally would go to his house and cry to about my girlfriend for those 2 years. Like,
oh dang, the vulture tactic worked.
So he ended up marrying her. And so when we were going to our high school reunion, everyone was like, yeah, everyone's going to be there. This person and their husband. And I'm like, they're going to be there. And I had a moment of like, I have never talked to them since. And like, I remember laying on his driveway, just staring at the stars, being like, bro, why? Why would she do that? Just like straight up. And it made me feel like it could be quite an awkward like meetup if I bumped into both of them at the same time, but we didn't. And actually, I did bump into them, and they were really cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like, why would it be awkward? It's perfect. It happened the way it was supposed to. That's like the girl who like slept with my baby daddy, and she was supposed to be my best friend. When I saw her again, I was like, oh my gosh, can I just tell you? She was like getting ready to like get the
yes,
like,
that's how I would have been. Yes,
I was like, oh my gosh, can I just tell you that I will buy your round? I was bartending, and it was gay night, and she's gay now, and so I was like, let me buy you a shot because you did me the hugest favor in life. Like, I don't think you even understand. Thank you so much for how you helped move my life along in the direction it needed to go into. So thank you. And she was like, is this bitch sarcastic? I'm like, no, I'm not at that sarcasm. Like, I'm being dead serious. And I bought her a drink. And from that moment on, we've been friends on Instagram. And
I love that right there.
She's got a beautiful wife. They've got beautiful kids. And I'm like, hell yeah. Like, thank you very much.
And I'll say it in another language. Gracias y por ti.
Muchas gracias. Muy bien. Maraming salamat. Oh
Oh man.
All right. Do you want to answer this question, producer Shelly? If Thor will be there to defend his territory?
I mean, if O will be there?
Oh, excuse me. Thor is asking if O will be. Yes.
O will not be there tonight. No.
Roger that.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Roger that.
Yeah.
I feel like if Marvin and I didn't graduate the same class, I wouldn't want Marvin there either. Like, I just want to go and like.
I just want to flutter around. Exactly. Like I said, there are people who are starting to surface that I'm like, oh hell yeah! Like Casey Davis is going. Casey Davis was my flyer in cheerleading, and we had like one of the closest friendships. And obviously, after high school, everything drops off. But like she and I had so many classes together. Like I said, she was my flyer. So like my job was to make sure her head didn't smack on the ground. So it was just like those are the people that I'm really excited, to see, because you come out of high school with what? I mean, they say you have 5 close friends when you're an adult. Maybe 1 or 2 of those are from high school. Maybe.
Yeah, if that.
But you still had good friends and good cliques in high school. And that's what I'm excited is to like run into people, or people like I went to like homecoming with or something like that, and be like, oh shit. So
you know what? Don't do that I did in my reading that I regret doing. Is the only embarrassing thing that happened. Don't go in with a set of slang things you used to say with a person and expect them to also still remember and know those things. Does that make sense?
So like you're talking about like inside jokes, like
inside jokes. Like this one guy that we used to hang out with, he would all like. If it was lunchtime and he was like, there was a lot, we were all pretty poor or whatever. So we'd all share food and whatever. And so he never had lunch. And so he would stand there and talk to you and you'd be like, yeah, I was doing this and that. And he'd be like, no way. Nice story. Can I have a sip? And he would wrap everything with, can I have a sip? Everything was like, no way. Hey, I heard you guys had a great game yesterday. Can I have a sip? Always. And so we started saying that all the time, like as our side thing. As adults, some of us guys that still hung out, we always say, yeah. I still say it when I play video games, like, whatever, dude, you kill me. Can I have a sip? Like, it's just part of it. So I see the guy at my reunion that started that. I'm like, Kyle. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, bro, I missed you. It's been so many years. It's been so great. How are you? Great. Okay, cool. So, oh my gosh, back in the day when you used to roll up to us and say, like, can I have a sip? Oh my God. Let me just tell you, we still say that shit all the time. So much so that like I say it to my daughter, and my daughter every once in a while will say it back to me. And it has become like a part of our thing. And yeah, so anyways, and he goes, what did I used to say? I'm like, let me have a sip. And he's like,
you don't remember.
When did I say that? I'm like, when did you say that?
Every
all the time.
Had something in our hand.
Right.
It was a part of our culture. Let me have a sip. It was a thing.
That was like your guys is saying out, like over.
Roger that. Copy that.
Yeah.
It was the most depressing thing ever to think that I took something years into adulthood and the person that originated it had 0 memories of even coming up. I was so, and then the conversation was over after that. I was like,
part of that too is the fact that you still hang out with a lot of people you went to high school with. Like your crew is still your crew from high school. So it's going to be easy to carry that on. But for me to walk up 20 years later and to be like, so.
Remember that thing you used to say in gym class? I totally still say that.
Remember that crush you had on AJ McLean? Like, whoa. And then like,
you're right. Maybe I went in with the wrong questions.
Yeah.
Like, Jesse, it's not your nostalgia tour. Okay, not everyone's going to remember the stupid things that made you happy when we were 15. Calm down.
Music or daytime stage giveaway, please.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is it giveaway right here?
No, it isn't here, but
please, but listen all weekend for the keyword, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we have Maroon 5 tickets next week.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's Usher. Makes my booty go. It's the worst thing I've ever done. Star 90.
It really is, because you just said that's Usher and makes my booty go. Like, yeah. So I don't know what.
Wait, was it Ludacris that's supposed to?
Yes, it's Ludacris.
Makes your booty clap like that.
Booty go.
I was taking it back or rewinding it back. I was trying to do it.
You really were. You were all about the back.
Let's get out of here.
But before we go, we want to remind you, take us wherever you go this weekend where you're enjoying your family, your friends, download the iHeartRadio app, because we want to get you to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to have multiple chances this weekend for you to win your way in for our daytime stage brought to you by Samsung at the iHeartRadio Music Festival. It's happening September 17th and 18th. And this is the first weekend we've done it like this. So we're just trying to send you out to Vegas. So this will be the one that really, I mean, tell your smart device, say, hey, I'm trying to win the Vegas trip, Alexa. Will you set Star 94.1 to iHeartRadio? I want to listen. I mean, she'll pull it right up. No problem.
And winning that trip to Vegas will guarantee make your booty clap. So.
What? I like to clap right now when we say that. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we're gonna play Maroon 5 right now. Quick reminder for next week, producer Shelly, is that the giveaway for Jesse and Tati's All Access Summer?
You're gonna be doing tickets or 4 tickets for you to see Maroon 5 October 5th. They're gonna be down at the Amphitheater in Chula Vista, but it's also to celebrate the fact that the $20 get-in ticket is now on sale for Live Nation. So look at the list at livenation.com. If you want to go see Pitbull for $20, you can go see Pitbull for $20.
Okay.
So yeah, check it out.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Good deal. Clap. Hey.
Booty's clapping. One more time before we leave today.
Have the best weekend.
Have fun, guys.
Hope you had a great time tonight, Shell. Hope you have a great time. Diana, why are you so sweet? You're like the sweetest person ever.
Diana is.
It was one of those that I was very nervous about going and was very apprehensive pretty much up until the last minute. I wasn't sure if I was going to go. And then once I purchased my ticket, I got very excited for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, okay.
It's going to be really fun.
It's happening. Let's do this. So
it's going to be really, really, really fun.
Yeah.
But I do want to, because I am a mom and I am high level consciousness of what happens in high schools and how people feel when they're in high school. And it's like, when, high school definitely defines a lot of times how people are as adults. It's kind of one of those things where you tell your therapist about it.
It's so true.
So I want to say this, Shelly, you are a big deal to a lot of people, and you don't think you are a big deal. You don't think you are, but you are a big deal. So you can be quite intimidating to some people. So I want you to remember that and smile, be kind, and give hugs, because there are people who are probably going to sweat to say hi to you and try to relate back to when they were in high school with you, maybe, and then like feel weird.
That's what I'm there for. Like, I
love that advice right there. It's so good.
I'm planning on walking in like that anyways. We talked about it on air of just like letting go of whatever feelings you have about yourself or about others when you walk in the door. And so that's why I'm excited. And if somebody wants to come up and say like, hi, I don't consider myself a big deal, but that's because, I don't know, I work for you guys, and to me, you guys are a big deal. So
you're a big deal.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're a big deal. My head is so big. I'm so full of myself. It's really like, you don't think you're a big deal, but some people might pedestal you. And so you're like whatever, like it's not a big deal, could make somebody feel weird. Like when they're like, no, you're a big deal. What the fuck? Shit, you're on the radio.
I'll just
like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and don't let that get in the way of like things like if someone comes up and says hi to you that never would have before, don't let your head go. Only reason why she's saying hi is because I'm on the radio. Like it's just gonna happen.
My head never goes that way.
Oh, okay,
that's you.
My head does. Shit,
my head does too.
See, and this is the difference between you two and me. And I don't think I'm a big deal. And you guys are like, oh, Jesse walked into a room, was pissed off, nobody noticed him, or was in front of 15,000 people at the Del Mar races. Like.
By the way, was anyone at the races on opening day and you didn't wave at me when I was trying to clearly get anyone's attention that wanted to know?
No, Jesse, because you're a big deal and they're intimidated by you.
Oh. Damn. She's using our shit against us.
Guys. I see where this is going, guys. What did Ush do the other day? He went like this. And I was like, damn, are you signaling coke? We're not into that.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not what that means.
Well, good luck, Shelly. We're excited to hear your story on Monday. Make sure you come back with a couple good stories. And
I will.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. It's going to be a good time.
You'll have so much fun.
And thank you, friends, for jumping on today. We had up to 32 people today on our stream. We'll be back next Wednesday. Love you guys. Have a good weekend.